Hi, it's Mimi at Giggly Guppy, and for today's mindful moment, I wanted to tell you about a strategy that has been working for me to help ease racing thoughts. So, before I tell you that strategy, I'm just going to take a nice mindful breath. I'm going to take a couple because they feel really good. So, I've read about this strategy before. I've heard of it also from the counselors at my school who recommend it to students um, who are having trouble during the day. And I've noticed that it works for me in the middle of the night when I wake up and I just have these thoughts, these random, nonsensical, unimportant thoughts that keep me awake once I wake up for some reason in the middle of the night. So it's been helping, and so that's why I wanted to share it. So it's called the 3-2-1 strategy. So for me personally, I um, feel three things. I see two things, and I hear one thing. So, for example, if I'm lying in bed, and it can be any 3-2-1 sensory things that work for you, but that's what works for me. So, for example, if I'm lying in bed, I wake up, I look at the clock, it's 1:52, and the first thing I think is, why am I awake? So, instead of going through that whole thing, I look at the clock, I see that it's way too early to get up, and I'm still tired. So, I feel my soft blankets. If the marvelous Mr. Mittens is next to me, I rub him and I feel how amazingly soft and silky he is. He's such a treasure. And then I might feel my pajamas, or I might feel my skin. I might feel my pillow. Anything that's comforting. When I really pay attention to it, I feel how soft or cozy it is. And I think just making the effort to be aware of something helps to break any thoughts that I'm currently having. So next, after I do that, I go to two and I look. So in the middle of the night, I look at the warm glow of the nightlight and I look at how cozy it makes my room feel. And then I might look at, like this past week, there was an amazing full moon. I might look at the moonlight shining. And then I finally listen. So I might hear my own breathing. I might hear the marvelous Mr. Mittens purring. Um, I might hear the heat turn on. Usually by then, my mind is comforted. I'm not thinking of anything that's racing or that feels important at the moment that really isn't. And I'm able to drift back asleep. So I hope that this helps you. And I'm going to finish off with, I had a pop up on my screen and I thought it had stopped recording. I'm going to finish with a set of nice conscious breaths again. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.